This one. Alrighty, so here's what I've got. William tells me, see, it's almost felt like a father figure when I first came on, but I can't, I'm undecided, but I do get the sign and symbol like a father figure. He just seems a little younger, could be significant other, brother, somewhere in this category. I have not decided, ignore this one yet, okay? So he tells me overall he passes before his time. Oop, he just goes like this, even though he puts it up here, but he writes it down here. Okay, hold on, let me decipher it. So he tells me he ends up passing before his time. This was hard to decide between medical and something just effing crazy, because he shows me his heart, which I thought was at you, but then I actually see the organs. Let's say, okay, hold on. Okay, so let's say before his time, primarily affecting the upper body. If it was an organ, it was the heart, but upper body, hard time breathing, really restricted breathing. Woo! What else? Suddenly, unexpectedly. Okay, now this is partial responsibility. I asked him why it was partial responsibility. He said it was a situational thing that happened very suddenly with little time to react, and that's why he's telling me it's tragic. So whatever happens affects his breathing, upper body suddenly. I would say didn't necessarily expect to see it kill us, but then there's something like maybe we ignore signs, or maybe we do, there's a partial like, responsibility to this, like, maybe I did that a little bit, and then there's this underlying situation that just like is like there's not enough time to like make back move, there's not enough time to like make different moves with it. Okay, now Kate says he was in a car accident. Okay, so he's trying okay, so situational, happens suddenly. So why would he be taking partial responsibility? Was he driving the vehicle? I have the brightest light coming in right now. It's just going to happen. Wonder if she ever gets someone through who isn't on her list or has subscribed. Anyways, an answer for someone who's watching. Who isn't on her list. Oh yeah, all the time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Constantly. Is this your first time watching me? Welcome. I see everybody and I pay attention. You are not muted. He was, and I always thought he had been texting and driving, but didn't know. Okay. So, is this your significant other? Who is this to you? So, suddenly didn't have enough time to react. The situation he was in was suddenly. He does take partial responsibility for it before his time, affected his breathing, heart, sunshine. He goes, nothing but me missing a stop sign. I was like, damn. It seems innocent for the most part. Yes, we were high school sweethearts. I'm going to confirm the texting and driving. Unless it was late at night, unless he was on his way home from work and it was like a little overcasty or gray outside, or like just under perfect conditions, I almost get a la-di-da-di-da, just make the turn close to home. We've driven these roads, you go a little faster on your own back roads toward home, it's like that vibe, and then, that's how it feels. He was on his way home from dropping me off. I was pregnant at the time. Yeah, I don't know if it was texting and driving, but we're in our own. Bro was probably just madly in love, distracted in his own head, and it's all about timing. The accident was at 10:59 p.m. Damn, but who's counting, right? Jeez. Whew, I got chills too, Rhonda, or Randa, or whichever one it is, dang it. Anyways, so, wow, that's very intense. So he just got home dropping you off, and he's on those back roads close to home. He's just going about his business. Yeah, I would say we're more lost in our mind and, like, don't see someone pulling out, or, like, two people pull out, and he's just got the shitty end of the stick. I say yes to partial responsibility. I don't know if it's texting and driving. I think we're so high on life about it. It doesn't matter. I lost him and the baby in the same week. Baby, I don't know if you knew the gender, but I would say baby boy. But you're supposed to have a baby girl at some point in your lifetime as well. I can just feel that for you. So you may even potentially have that soul gifted back to you. But he does show me baby boy, but only when you mention it. So if you've gone forward in life and then proceeded to have a baby girl, you probably have the soul back that was destined for that physical body, but that's a lot for one reading. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's real confusing. Kate McGowan says, I have a girl who is 7. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I said, well, you were supposed to have that soul gifted back to a girl, so if you have the girl, then the soul's gifted back. And I only see the boy just to tell you that it was a transition. So, boom. And you do happen to have a girl that is 7 years old. So, there we go. It's reincarnation, people, right there.